Good morning, traders, and good morning to the YouTube viewers. This is the second part of the daily webinar that we do. The second part is the cryptocurrencies. I'll just do crypto. There's no need to do all of that. I'll just run through the stocks as well. Let's go. It's going to be pretty quick because nothing much changed in the bigger picture, right? So this still looks downside short term, but then the bigger picture would be trying to get the trade to the upside. We don't have the buy setup. I think for Ethereum is the same thing. You don't have any buy setup. It's going down, and it probably will give. If you're trading short term, yeah, there's a sell setup forming here. Well, you can see that it's really short because they just drop a little, correct, drop a little, correct, drop a little, correct. So this could go on for a while, and then you'd be looking for the breakout to the upside. All right, so it's a trade to the upside that we're looking for. XRP. This could be a buy that might be starting already, although it's correcting right now. If you get a correction in this range here, it looks like we could correct in that range, and then that should be a good buy setup. This one, I think, broke the low, so the upside is possible. This might start the move before Bitcoin, which means Bitcoin could drop. This will stay in the correction. Bitcoin starts the up move, this could start. So some up move is coming really quick, really soon, and this one is a good one to keep an eye on. I actually like it. Let's see, it hasn't broken the low, so maybe one more drop, break the low, and once you break the low, we can start to look for an up move in it. Let's go with this ADA. So, well, I think this broke the low, or very close to breaking the low. Yeah, we kind of tagged the low. So if you get a buy setup, and I think you might be getting a buy setup here, that is a good trade, right? You broke the low, you come back up. You make a flag in this range here, right? Come back here, that could be a buy setup. Now, when that happens, we will hope that this is the one that goes back all the way to the top, but then we'll see. It's a good buy, you're at the bottom, so why not give it a try? And this is the same thing, you're looking for a buy setup now. Let it consolidate in this range. You actually wanted to consolidate here and then look for that trade up. Put an entry order above the top if you want. If you're long term, if you're not, if you're investment trading, you could buy anytime, literally. Dash, same here. We didn't break the low, but there's no need to specifically break the low, especially if we're making a kind of a running flat pattern here, right? So it could go back up from this point. So if you get more consolidation here, which is what they're doing right now, that consolidation, this would start to be a buy setup for the upside. Link, probably drop more before they go. This looks more like a sell, like one more drop, then we look for the upside. You can sell this. We don't know how far it's going to go. We already tagged the low, so it can still go some more. This is more of a sell. It would probably still break the low. Well, I think we made a low here, so you can start to look for the upside. You have to figure out if this is the low and we're going up, that's the first impulse. So wait for a flag and then we'll take the trade. I believe that's the first impulse there. So we'll wait for the flag, take the trade. Luna, it's kind of going sideways. It would probably come back here. But then this is more downside. That looks more downside. I don't think this is going to go back up from that point. Although it can, but because of the depth of this pullback, I think we're likely going to make one more down. You can still buy your way to this top if you want. And this, better yet, if they break the low before they go back up. We haven't broken the low, so breaking the low, then go back up would make sense. But if they don't break the low and go back up, well, you're just going to be stuck in a really big correction. That's all. We don't have any buy setups. Some more down, it's still going down. There's still a sell setup forming there. This came down quite a lot. So if you're looking for the buy, let's go to the 1 hour. So the last buy we had, you closed. If you bought lower under the lows and you're in the trade, just keep it for a while more, and then we'll wait for any pullback. You'll close and wait for another drop. So this is going at any time this could start to go, but there is no buy setup now, right? So we haven't got a buy setup from the last time we closed the trade. But if you just bought randomly under the lows, just wait a little for it to correct. If it corrects, good. If it starts to go up, good for you. And this one. We haven't broken the low, so We'll wait some more, see if they actually break the low, and then we don't have any buy setups here, right away. This could be making a buy setup here. It could literally be making a flat here for upside. So this could become a buy very quick. You could pop it and then short above it and see where that goes. And let's see this. I think it's consolidating, so we might just see one more drop. We still haven't broken the low too. Do we need to break the low? Well, not necessarily. We don't necessarily need to break the low. But if they break it, it's okay. You can go back from this point without breaking the low. This would be the lowest point, and that would be the first impulse up. Go to the daily, let's see. It would be good if they break the low. It's not necessary. It could be contracting flat. And contracting flats would go okay too. But if it breaks the low, that would be a better deal for us because the confidence in the trade is more. So let's see if we get a drop here and then we start looking for reversal. That's all. So those are quick. Let's go through these. If you sold, close the trade. There's probably a short-term buy setup forming here now. Go back up to the top. Natural gas. Don't trade it. We're going sideways. So we'd like to see one more of this down. If you get that, one more coming down here. And then the upside. Finishing a flat pattern. Oil we sold yesterday. You should have closed it. Well, by rules, my trader, the entry or the stop, we move to this level. And if they close it here, they did well. That's the best spot. If you haven't closed it there, well, then you got break even out of the trade. It kind of still pulled back and coming down. So we might be in a lot more consolidation, right? It might consolidate a lot more, especially if this becomes a flat here now, then we're going to go back up, come back down, go back up, come back down, go back up, come back down. So it's going to be a long drawn out pattern. The longer they consolidate. Can this actually drop straight to the bottom? Well, it's rare. It could, but it's rare. So we'll wait to see whether we make a flat. It's likely making a flat for one more up. We don't have enough information. That the same here too. We haven't broken the low, so we might be making a flat for one more up. PayPal. Okay, well, now is when you get interesting, right? Remember, you want a buy setup. You want this to make a correction for an upside. So look for buy setups here. Tesla. Tesla could still drop some more, right? So it might be correcting here to drop one more and then the upside. Amazon dropped, so good trading. Now that you broke the low, you got to be careful. Now that the low is broken, it can go back up, right? So this is where you have to be very careful. From this point, it could go back up, even as a correction. Get started. Okay, this did drop. There is a drop here, but then it pulled back. I think yesterday we discussed it in our room that we would likely see this pullback because we still have this. And you could look at these more as corrective structures, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now if it starts to go down, it's a sell. I still think it will go down. So today we'll see what happens at this level here now. If this remains a flag at this level, if it remains a flag here, we'll look for a buy, but I would be mostly looking for a sell setup as a running flat pattern. And that goes for all three of them, right? We need a flat, same thing here. We assume that when this break, it will come back. When this broke out here, it will come back to this level, right? Make this, and then the chances are they can drop, right? But if they consolidate here, then we will go higher. But then we will assume that this is some kind of a low for a deeper correction. As of now, that pattern is very valid. This is the same here too, right? So more downside in this one too. Next, it's consolidating. It could probably drop, but that wouldn't be a big drop, right? This could drop, but it's pretty much going to be within this one. So they'll probably just drop here and go back up. Short-term trade. And Nifty. So Nifty probably about, well, it didn't complete the pattern. I think you could still go back up here, complete this pattern, and then drop. Keep your entry over here and then try to get a sell from the top. I think that's it. We just completed it. So keep an eye on all of those. We've got some good trade setups, especially in the, the cryptos. If they start to move to the upside, you want the trades. Take care, trade with care, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.